I'm here speaking with Mr. Schilthuis, and he's asked me a great question about the Riddell Basketball Academy. And I think I've had a couple of perspectives. The first one is from the perspective of a principal, but most importantly, or as important as the principal perspective, is the perspective as a parent. I've had two kids come through the program. They started here in grade 6 and completed the program right into 8. And the changes and the improvements and you know, all of the great things that you see in the development of athletes happened here at Riddell for my kids. So I think the first thing that I saw in grade 6 was the confidence right off the bat. Being in a program, being accepted into a program, they immediately felt confident. I think the second stage to the process was the whole idea that they began to develop skills that, you know, our rep practices just could not develop as quickly. So they had all of this time within the class to develop these great skills. Mr. Connolly did a wonderful job, and I know now Mr. Schilthuis is carrying on with those fundamental skill developments. And then into grade 8, where now they were really competing hard with the other athletes in the class, and I think that just made them more intense, more focused, and it certainly created really great student athletes.
When I was coming to Riddell in grade 6, I was kind of hesitant about whether I really wanted to do it or not. I came here, the teachers, they knew a lot. People would say, oh, you're not going to learn anything at a basketball school. But I learned just as much, if not more, than I would have at my own school. They say, oh, well, you're Catholic, how are you going to get your religion? I can still do my religion, and I was confirmed a couple months ago. And people say, oh, I can't believe you're driving that far every day just for school. It's actually made more of a difference than you could believe. My whole team came here, and it paid off. We won the OBA championship last year.
The basketball program at Riddell was an outstanding experience for my kids. I've got one guy who graduated, is in high school now, that went through it from the start. A daughter in it, and I've got another daughter that's going through it next year. And from the start, it's been outstanding. I'm fortunate that I've had the experience to look at this as a coach and as a parent. From a coach's perspective, I had a team in here that would train every single day on fundamentals and technicals and got better and better and better. And an hour of practice a day is outstanding for any coach to get. And then I could go off and coach in some other area, whether it's team play or strategy or those. Prepared us for OBAs, and we won OBAs with the help of the program. The second aspect was the parent side of things. As a parent, I was expecting my kids to come in here, enjoy playing basketball, which is what they love to play, and they adore playing it all the time. So now they could play an hour a day, plus practices, plus all of those components. The side that I wasn't anticipating was the great atmosphere, the great education that they were going to get, the teacher involvement, the principal involvement. We've got teachers and basketball coaches at all of their sports as they're playing other sports in the school. Academically, it's been outstanding. My kids have been able to excel academically, and the best part about it, basketball and academically, is they've been able to hang out with A-type personalities. These are kids who are at the top of the game in basketball and in school. They compete with each other in school, see who can get the higher grade, see who can push the other one further and better. And that's another outstanding component. And all it's done is it's preparing them for the next level. It's prepared my son for the next level, academically, athletically, and as a leader in high school right now.
I've been at Riddell for 3 years, and every year I felt an improvement. From basketball and academics, I've learned so much more. I can say that the students in my class and younger or older have helped me be the person I am today. The teachers have also pushed us very hard to reach our full potential. Every day, being in a school full of respect makes it easier for us to learn and be the best we can be. In basketball, in grade 6, I had no idea how to shoot basketball. In grade 7, all of a sudden my shots started dropping, and now in grade 8, I've been a consistent shooter from the three-point line in. I can say that ever since grade 6, I've become a better person characteristic-wise and basketball-wise, as a student and as an athlete.
Big honor for me today to be here talking about the Riddell Basketball Academy. I just watched them in the gym here at MAC doing a training session, and it's something we want to continue to do because it fosters a pretty good partnership between the basketball academies in the Hamilton Wentworth District School Board and McMaster University. The thing that I think is really kind of ironic for me is that I started this program as an assistant coach at Mac. It was something that I saw weaknesses at that level that if you back them up, you could really sort of get it to a point where you knew it was happening sort of at a grade 5-6 level where kids weren't learning the proper fundamentals at a young age. To be now the head coach here and to see this program thriving is pretty gratifying, to tell you the truth personally. It's critically important that kids are learning proper skills at the right age, and now with Sport Canada's long-term athlete development model, it really paints a picture, it gives you a guideline in terms of how kids should be training, when and where, and what types of things they should be doing at certain times. The cool thing about Riddell and the Basketball Academy in general is that it uses that concept and really provides a continuum in terms of fundamental growth and development as kids come into the university level. I will tell you now, even at the level that we're at, we spend about 40% of our practice time on fundamentals. It's something that can't be ignored. The advantage of the Riddell program is that you get it done in the daytime. I think one of the failings of the system as it is currently is that kids are really taxed time-wise, whether they're involved in soccer, basketball, hockey. There's so many things that they're doing that when their evenings are jammed up, it's hard for a kid to perform at peak capacity. I think what needs to happen is less time on systems, more time on fundamentals. And so if you can do that in your school day, it's a huge opportunity and a huge advantage. I think that was the genesis of the program for me. To see it continuing now with me in this role at MAC, it's a pretty cool idea to think that down the road, a few years from now, some of the kids in this basketball academy will be playing for the Marauders with me as the coach. And that's that whole sort of 360-degree thing for me that is really exciting to think about. So, thanks Riddell, thanks for coming today. Look forward to working with you further. Thanks.
Okay, why did you choose to go to Riddell?
I chose to go to Riddell because my sister went to Riddell and she's a phenomenal basketball player and I want to be just like her.
So where is your sister going now?
Westdale. And she plays senior basketball when she's in grade 9 and 10.
Oh, that's perfect. Have you noticed any improvements since being at Riddell?
Yes, I have. I was actually a good player before, but now my whole game's different.
Would you recommend this program to anyone who loves basketball?
Yes, I would, because if I could get through this and improve this far, then I think everyone else can.
Coming this evening for the parent information night about the RA Riddell Basketball Program. Here we've been teaching, well I've been teaching for about 4 or 5 months, and it's just been amazing. I've been blessed to actually teach something I'm truly passionate about. And the passionate part about it for me is the skill set, the fundamentals of basketball. A lot of the times I think we get caught up in the situation where we try to teach certain systems, may it be at our rep program or in a house league program. But as we come together and really think about the long-term athlete development, we really want to focus on the skill sets, and we really want to work on those fundamentals. The simple fundamentals when it comes to shooting, comes to passing, comes to dribbling. We really break down those skills and we allot them each day for different things. We even throw in defense as well, and really helping them understand as a young child and for their development, giving them fundamentals for an hour each day. It's really crucial and important if they want to succeed in this game. They really need to focus on their fundamentals. Not only succeeding in this game, it's just growing a passion for the game. The game of basketball is a wonderful game. And if you can be passionate about something, and if it's about basketball, this is definitely the place for you. We're given an hour each day for this, and these kids can break down each skill. And it's come now to a point where these kids are teaching themselves. I give them these tools, and they just keep working on it. And it's been a fantastic year so far. And I've hoped that the kids, may it be a kid at a level with rep, or may it be at house league, they've got that same love for that game. And that's ultimately what we're getting out of this as well. I'm not going to promise university or scholarship out of this when it comes to basketball. I just want these kids to love the game and love the game for what it is, and just be passionate about it. So again, I thank you very much for their testimonials, as well as I thank Amos Connolly and a wonderful thing or job that he's done with this program as well. And without Wes Hahn, we wouldn't be here where we are today.